which means it's time for another edition of Wednesdays with Winnie, who's migrated over there, and Gary, who's still right here. Boop, boop. For Wednesday, January 13th of 2021, a new year. Hi, Gary. How you doing? Gary got a new bowl. Gary, holy mackerel, Gary. Are you upset about your new bowl? Are we food shaming you, Gary? Or are you eating too much, buddy? In the background, Jenny D said that was the polite bowl she ordered compared to the other ones she saw that she could have ordered. Right, Gary? What are you doing? Gary? There's a flat mouse over here, buddy. And Winnie's watching over there. She's got her original flat mouse. What you doing, buddy? You want a flat mouse? I hope everybody's doing well. And if you got to join us last week for Winnie and Gary's birthday celebration, which was actually on Saturday, we appreciate you joining us. And that was also the anniversary, 4-year anniversary of Winnie and Gary arriving at the Kitten Academy, where we adopted them from. Right, buddy? Here's an old toy you haven't played with in a while. The red stick with the red string, which for a long time was one of my favorite toys. And the funny thing about this toy is when we bought it, it had like a little feather bird on the end of it. And in the first day that they had it, it might have been like the first hour. First hour we had this toy, they ripped the bird off the end and didn't care about the bird, but they still loved playing with the string. Although they're pretty chilled out right now. They're not too interested in playing, I don't think. Oh, I say that, and Winnie softly reaches for the string. I guess she does want to play. I guess you just wanted to walk away from Gary earlier there, Winnie. Let me set this up so I can get a free hand. Okay. Okay, Winnie. Whoa. Okay, I guess you do want to play. So Winnie is like, no, I want to play, Papa. I haven't played with the red string in a long time. She was hanging out with her original flat mouse earlier. It's right there, Winnie. It's right there. You gonna get it? What about you, Gary? Not interested? Oh, and Gary's been playing with his elf on the shelf. We have a few Christmas items still out. Because, well, it's an elf. I don't know if it's elf on a shelf. It's an elf.
It's an elf in a basket or something.
Elf in a basket or something, Jenny says. But anyways, there's a few Christmas items that we still have out because they just do not want us to put them away. Gary's been playing with the elf, and then we have a Christmas stocking, which isn't even a cat toy, that's been sitting on our dining table because both Winnie and Gary love just lounging on it just because it's soft and fuzzy, and they use it as a bed, which is fine with us. It's kind of nice because they like to sit there while we're having dinner or lunch or whatever. You got the string and your flat mouse. Both mine, huh? Both yours, Winnie. Okay, here it is, Winnie. It's disappearing. Where's the string going? It's going away. Just gonna head tilt it. It's going away. It's disappearing. Where'd it go? All gone. She's wondering where'd it go. Here it is. Gone. There it is. Gone. Here it is. Whoa, she hasn't played this in a while. She's loving it. Loving it. Chomp, chomp, Winnie. Chomp, chomp. Too cute. Chomp, chomp. So cute. So cute. And they continually do this with their felted wool bed, or their cave as we call it. We pop it up and they both just walk over and just sit on top of it. That's what they used to do to the shark that they had at Kitten Academy, which we still have, by the way. He's still in jail. Bruce the shark, he's eating a banana. But they used to do that same thing at Kitten Academy too. And that is their same shark, by the way. Gary, you just watching your sister play today? Is that one of these days? If that's the case, can we get your friend a ride here? There we go. There we go. It's kind of wedged in there. Gary's like, first the bull, Papa, now this elf. Uh-oh. And behind me, Winnie has retreated to her cake. So it's interesting. We made this birthday cake for them for their 4-year birthday. And this year is the first year we made it a birthday cake tunnel. And we had this sitting out here all week, and they didn't really use it except as a step stool to jump on top of and then jump on top of the stereo console. So they weren't going inside it. And so this morning I figured, you know what? They don't seem to like it as a tunnel, so I backed it up against that speaker over there, and lo and behold, Winnie went right in right after I did that. And then Gary sat on top of it for a while and was playing with the four made of yarn here. I mean, crafted in icing, a beautiful cake here. Yeah, so he shredded that. But yeah, he's... What's that? Oh, Jenny D says Gary doesn't want people to know how old he really is now that he's 4.
He's technically what, in his early 30s?
Is he in his early 30s, you call it? I don't know. Gary, you are a young man. You are a young man. Did you hear that? You're still a silly little toddler, though, the way you hang out with your elf friend. Oh, he's falling off. He's falling off. He's falling off, Gary. Gary's like, nope, not having any of it. But anyway, so Winnie's been loving this ever since we backed up the cake against that speaker there and blocked it off. And now it's a tunnel. Or it's no longer a tunnel. Okay, Jenny D just looked it up. So at 4 years old in cat years, it's approximately 32 years in people years. So yeah. Here, Gary. Got you a dragon wing. Oh, 4 in human years is equivalent to 32 in cat years. So you are a young man. Yes, Lisa, it is a Winnie garage. It's a Winnie garage. You like that, Winnie? Let's see. Let's see you in there. Let's try and get some light in there. See you in there. There you are. She's like, what are you doing, Papa? What are you doing? Gary, there's your sister. Uh-oh. The garage is opening back, Winnie. The garage is opening back. Gary, your sister is driving the cake towards you. There's a cake coming right at you, Gary. What are you going to do?
He's like, I'm going to sit here and pretend like it's not
Yeah, he's going to pretend like nothing is happening. This is fine. Gary's just like, this is fine. Okay. You two are silly. You two are silly. Winnie, I don't even see you in there. I don't even see you in there. There you are. There you are. Yeah, she doesn't know what's happening here. She's wondering what's going on. She's just watching Gary now. I don't think she's too pleased that the cake moved.
Yeah, she's not thrilled about it.
She's not too thrilled. What if you had a flat mouse in there with you? See, she likes her flat mouse. Can't resist the flat mouse. Can't resist the flat mouse and the cake. She's like, I want my cake and I want to eat it too. Give me the flat mouse. Give me the flat mouse. Give me the flat mouse, Papa. Gary's just watching. This is like TV for Gary. Whoa, she got it. Good job, Winnie. Good job. She's like, I know there's another mouse. Give me the other mouse. Whoop. 2 mice, Winnie. What are you going to do? 2 mice.
Why do I hear the count going 1, 2, 1? That just pops in my head.
Jenny D is imagining the count from Sesame Street counting flat mice. 1 flat mouse. Ha ha ha. 2 flat mouse. Ha 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 ha. Winnie, good job. Good job. You're silly, Winnie. You are silly. Okay, Winnie's like, I've had enough. I've had enough.
Yeah, she's gonna go tell us she wants food.
Yeah, she's back there. You can kind of see her legs back there by the kitchen. She's gonna wait for us to follow. Gary's like, I've had enough. Uh-oh, maybe Gary's gonna go inside the cake. Gary. Oh, maybe not. Big stretch, Gary. I missed your stretch. And this cake, even though they're much bigger than past years, this cake is surviving because I engineered this cake. I got foam core gussets in there. So when they actually jump on this thing, it doesn't just instantly collapse. So this is a solid cake, even though Gary's trying to get inside there while it's on an angle. What are you going to do if it's up here, huh? She's like, what's happening? Okay. It's a new cake on stilts. It's cake with a tail. And Gary's gonna see, it's strong. It can handle a Gary. It's those gussets. Getting crafty with a hot glue gun.
He has also lost a little bit. He's not as trunker as he was.
This is true. Jenny D says he has actually lost some weight. So he's not quite the chonker he once was. But I think a little bit of it is my cake building skill as well. Just a little?
Oh,
Okay, I got it. Jenny D said a little bit. I'll take that. Thank you, baby.
he is officially under 14 and a half pounds.
Yeah, he is officially under 14 and a half pounds.
He was gonna pick
And
up
that's the lowest he's been in a long time without fasting. That's just with his
in the
normal
last year.
food monitoring in the last year. So he's going in the right direction. Right direction. Fake cake boss. That is correct, Jeff.
And Winnie proves that when it comes to fake cakes, it's all about location.
Jenny D says when it comes to fake cake, Winnie knows it's all about location. Why? Because it's on stilts, or because she's got a cake garage now, a tunnel?
Because it's elevated.
Yeah, it's elevated. Yeah, she does like the.
Anytime anything seems uninteresting to them, they move it somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. If
Bizarre, they find it interesting.
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that Jenny makes a great point. And when at least we found with our cats, these cats and previous cats we've had, if they get bored with something, whether it's a bed or a toy or anything like that, you just simply either move it to a new location or just make it disappear for a while, then bring it out later. And usually just moving it is enough to make them go, huh, that didn't used to be there. I'm going to be interested in it now again. Kind of like this toy. We hadn't used it in a long time, and then they suddenly showed interest in it again. And Gary, I see you over there. I see you over there sitting by where Winnie's food normally is. He's like, eventually, it's just like every Wednesday, Winnie's going to get bored playing and want food. So I'm going to wait by her food this time. I'm guessing that's what's happening here. He's a smarty pants. Yes, he is. Winnie. Want your flat mouse still? She's like,
It's a weird angle.
She's like, I'm raised up off the floor now. I can't lean out it like I used to without such security. Or is it because this is your new flat mouse, new within the last year, not your old one? She seems to prefer her old one. Oh, but they always love this toy. Of course, she won't do anything now that I've said that. Yes, she will make a liar out of me.
Immediately.
I think she's just having fun being raised up here. Okay, we'll let you be. We'll let you be raised up there.
Someone mentioned Winnie's under ear floof. I've never noticed that, but she does have little puffs.
Yeah, she does have like little floof under her ears. She does have little ear tuft floof under her ears. It's adorable, and she, even though she's not a long hair by any means, on her belly. Yeah, she's a long hair in her ears, and then on her belly, like towards her lower half, by her hind legs on her belly, she does have a little bit of floof. So yeah, it's the cutest thing. Okay, Winnie, so you're gonna hang out there. That's good. That is fine with me. You enjoy chilling in the cake. Oh, I hear Gary. I hear Gary using his tower. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. So with a slow feeder, gives him a little time to work for his food and not just plow through his food. And it gives Winnie some time to eat. But like I mentioned last week, he also did seem to learn one time a week or two ago. I don't know if it was a fluke because I haven't seen him do it since, but I filled up the food and it was late at night and he just didn't seem to want to deal with grabbing it. So he rammed into the side of it and made it kind of tip on its end a little bit and knock a bunch of food out. Then he ate the food that fell out and then he did it again. He just kind of shoulder checked the thing twice. It was the funniest thing. I was laughing. And see, he's already had his dinner, a full can of food. A full can of food, Gary. And we let you have your little treats there so you can dig for them. So he's been eating well, and he's got his new bowl. Gary has been fed. His meows are lies. Right, Gary? Get it, buddy. Did you get it? Oh, you're pulling it down. I see that one. He sees that one last one. Get it, get it. You got it. Oh, there it goes. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. And he has this other really wonderful slow feeder that we got from Lisa. And thank you so much, Lisa, for that. It's awesome. But we don't use that one right now because he gets kind of frustrated with that one because it's got some of the channels are too small for his paws to get into. So it's a really good one, I think, for kittens. Hi, Winnie. Do you want some bunnies, Winnie? You want some bunnies? Huh? You want some bunnies? And Gary is like, I'll take some bunnies. Bunnies, please. I'd like some bunnies. All the bunnies, please. So Winnie, okay, Winnie, where are your bunnies? We call them her bunnies because it is a prescription food, single protein, high protein, single protein prescription food, specifically for Winnie, not Gary. And the main single protein is rabbit. So that's her bunnies. There she goes. Oh, Gary. He's like, I know there's stuff over there, there's foods. And Winnie knows he's there, so that's the challenge we have of she feels a little threatened. And so oftentimes, hi Winnie, when we do this, kind of give her a little shield, she seems to go right in once you do that. Although normally I have both hands around, and she's wondering why I'm not doing that, so I will.
So it's not, it might not just be that, it's also the fact that I opened her new bag.
Oh, it could be also that it's a new bag, Jenny D says. Okay, Winnie. Let's see. Oh, Gary's over there on the other side trying to jump. Okay, there we go. So you do this and she feels comforted and coddled, which is certainly not anything I would recommend because it is a bad habit we're doing here, setting bad habits, but if we can get her to eat, that's the goal because it's a challenge for her to keep her weight. And she's a little bit underweight. We weighed them both today. She weighs 8.8 pounds and she should weigh at 9 pounds. So she's a little bit under what her recommended weight is. I mean, it's not dangerous by any means, but it's something we keep an eye on. So we encourage her to eat. Gary, she's watching. So I'm going to go over here, try to block them. Block Gary. That's okay, Winnie. It's okay. Go ahead. And she's so finicky about eating, just like she was at Kitten Academy. But now she's interested in you all. Wondering, what is this thing here? This thing's never here while I eat. This thing on these legs, this phone. Whoa! And in comes Gary. Okay, Gary, you got one, buddy. You got one. Jump over here, buddy. Oh, Gary, you fell for that one. Oh, Gary, I'm going to put this away. Sorry, Winnie. It's a little bit much right now. But normally, if we weren't doing a live stream, I wouldn't have the phone in my hand here, and we'd be keeping Gary away and kind of coddling her a little bit more so she could eat. So, yeah, that's our challenge with this little one with Winnie. Right, Winnie? And Gary's like, wait, there was rabbits. I could smell them. Oh, and here's Winnie's new bed, which she loves. Gary. And that's what Gary usually does. He's like, this bed's too small for me. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Some boops there for the two of you. And look at the size difference in these two. I mean, Gary is just a Hulk next to her. It's just always unbelievable to me that they are siblings because they are so different in size. Look at you, Gary. Try and get them squared up here side by side. Because in certain angles through this camera lens, it's not really realistic. That's probably more of a realistic angle side by side there. She looks kind of big sitting like that, but yeah, she's definitely not his size. Winnie. Even just their build, regardless of any potential flab that Gary might have, he's just like a bigger cat. I mean, his bone structure, his head is so much bigger than Winnie's. Even, his paws and everything is just so much bigger. You're a big boy, Gary. Big boy. He is a handsome, good boy. We tease him, but he is a good boy. Gary, you are not supposed to be on the cutting board. You are not supposed to be on the cutting board. Come on. Come on, Gary. Oh, Gary, you think I'm going to feed you right now, even though you've had dinner? Okay, I will give you a few more. Oh, you've got a treat here still. You've got a treat here. I'll help you. I'll help you. There it goes. Go get it. He's like, no, Papa. Here, it's up here, Gary. Here, it's on top. It's on top. It's right on top. Gary. Right here. Right here. Here. Good job, buddy. Good job. It's fun when we first put a ton of food in there and he really starts digging it out. And we could make it a little more challenging too. This thing, this little level here, it's on that setting, but you can make the holes smaller so they don't just immediately fall all the way through. Okay, Winnie. Okay, Winnie. You are adorable, Winnie. Gary is wanting more food, as always. Into the cake. Okay, so maybe she is going to use this more if it's up on the ottoman. Which is bad news for me because I won't get to use my ottoman, but that's okay. Winnie and Gary are happy. I'm happy, so. Right, Winnie? Want a flat mouse? Here, I'll stick it right here so you can get the flat mouse anytime you want. It's right there, waiting for you. Winnie. Winnie. She's not falling for it. She's not falling for it. She's just gonna chill out there. You gonna hang out there for now? Boop. Winnie. Oh, you gonna attack that? Oh, what's Gary doing over there? Way in the corner of the kitchen. Gary, what are you doing over there? Wonder if he saw like a bug or something?
No, it's
because he was.
coffee maker.
Oh, Jenny D says it's warmed by the coffee maker because it's constantly on. So, yeah, he was just leaning up against the wall there. So he's going to assume his position. He likes hanging out in the corners here, these shallow corners of the sink for whatever reason. You going to hang out now, buddy? Okay, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Losing weight. I need to follow suit and also do the same. But yeah, I hope everybody's been having a wonderful new year. And I hope you all are watching Kitten Academy because a new mom cat has arrived. Although I should say a new mom cat? Mom cat? Asterisk? Because Mr. A over at Kitten Academy does not believe that the new quote-unquote mom cat is pregnant. So we will all find out 100% for sure after Mr. A from Kitten Academy takes the new mom cat over to the vet on January 20th. So we will find out more then. And also, they will be receiving another mom cat on Saturday. So lots of great things happening over there. A lot of success stories. So if you're not familiar with Kitten Academy, just look up Kitten Academy live stream on YouTube. 24/7 Mom Cat and Kitten Foster on YouTube. And that's where these two knuckleheads, Winnie and Gary, came from. back in 2017. Right, buddy? Right? Boop, boop, boop. That was an unwanted boop, I think. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. He's like, stop, Papa. Stop it. But yeah, definitely keep an eye on Kitten Academy live stream. Also check out Club Smoosh, which is another wonderful kitten foster based out of Massachusetts, run by Sarah Donner and Michael. If you're not familiar with them and you're familiar with Kitten Academy, you've heard Sarah Donner on Saturday mornings. She's the one who sings the mailbag theme. And she's a wonderful musician with a wonderful solo career as Sarah Donner, and also with her partner Michael. They have a band called Kittens Slay Dragons, which have awesome electronic music. Wonderful stuff. Check them out. And check out Brew Cats, BRU Cats, which is Dr. Brew and her partner Perry's cat foster in Kitten and Cat Foster based out of the Dallas, Texas area. So check out their live stream, Brew Cats, BRU Cats on YouTube. Oh, Winnie, cleaning your feet. But thank you so much for tuning in this Wednesday, and we will see you again next Wednesday. Thanks to the moderators. We love you guys, and thanks, folks, for tuning in. And we will see you again next week. Right, Winnie? Thanks, everybody. Fade to Winnie. Bye, Winnie. Winnie.